It's good, my peopleizations. Salute to my peoples, man. Jay Lee, Mr. J Dub, 20 Texas, Emmanuel Momo, Mr. Shelton, the Architect One, my brother, Chilltown Majors, Marcus the Great, Duke, Calvin Johnson, salute. What's good? What's good, my peoples? Let's cook. Let's cook on today's topic. Errol Spence, Deontay Wilder will finish their careers as the best of their era. DeAndre Carey, famous Ogun, Exotic White Bread, Jose Diaz, Sean Snowden, Mike Lawson, salute. What's good, my people? Smash that like button. D'Angelo Gilliam, salute. And a lot of people are not happy with that. To go along with their talents. See, something dawned on me today, right? That something happened. I had an epiphany, right? And Brian Jones, salute. Creighton Williams, salute. Yeah. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up. We got 140 people. Anthony Simon, Lamar Whitfield, Ketty Peace 504, salute. Kawambi Manuel, Skinny Hardaway, Ambrose Dotson, Quan 43, salute. Yeah, we got 140 people. Let's get the likes up. We got 50 likes. Ricky Williams, salute. 50 likes and 140 people, man. How does that work? Phil J 508, salute. Scant Rant, salute. Paulo 150, salute. Anthony Maynard, salute. We got 140 people. Let's get 140 likes. Smash the like button. Chris J, salute. Derek Young, Mark Wunderlich, salute. Sweet Science, salute. What's goody with you? D McGee, salute. Mike from Boston, salute. Travis Touchdown, salute. So I'm gonna talk about something that I realized today, and a lot of people not gonna be happy with. Darnell Boone, Keith Williams, salute. David Boswell, Lamar Whitfield, salute. Yes, I do think Fury. Yes, I do. Affordable Retailers LLC, salute. Darnell Boone, what's good? Smash the like button. Now we got 150 people. Let's get 150 likes. Lawrence Moore, Calvin Johnson. Oh, boy. We got 150 people. Let's get 150 likes. Adrian Cole, Sweet Science. Rasheen Ali, salute. Yep, we gonna cook. Nicholas Brady, Take Bread, salute. Lavangino Holmes, salute. I hope I said that right. Said chill and relax, wait till Jill's over so I could get back to it. I hear you. Macadocious Mac of the South, salute. 985 Bo Jizzle, salute. David Boswell, salute. Now we got 160 people. Let's get 160 likes. Smash the like button. David Boswell said fully Fury did no. Fury didn't. What Fury did do was something took place early in the fight. Expert Genius, salute. Kurt Polydor, salute. Neem the Gaty, salute. Hope I said your name right. Deshaun Thompson, salute. So here's what happened with the Fury Joshua situation. And now, before I even get into the logistics, Osda D, Sonic Lucas, Damian Wester, salute. D Hodges, salute. I just want to bring up this, right? That I feel like JC salute after Deontay Wilder defeats Tyson Fury. I believe he will defeat Tyson Fury. Uh, and Errol Spence defeats Terrence Crawford, who are considered the best in their era. Best, I don't want to say the best in their era. I meant to say they will be considered the best in their era. Dwayne Jefferson, salute. And there's a lot of people. I thought about this, right? And I said, the very community that you get these guys like Tyson Fury obviously doesn't support, and Prime Fitness, Fit Lifestyle, salute. T Rob, salute. How if they gonna? No, they won't. They won't be able to. Yasser Abdallah. Hope I said that right. Yasir Abdallah. Salute. Buddy Lee Senior, my brother. Salute. David the Real Thomas. Salute. Jewels of Life. Salute. So I thought about this, right? Moni Brown TV, my brother. Salute in the super chat. Salute to the OG Blue Blood. Keep grinding for the culture, big dog. No doubt. Salute to you. King, appreciate you. Seven Trail. Salute. So here's the thing I came up with. Affordable salute. Uh, uh, um, Here we got one. No excuses for Wilder, but I have yet to hear anyone. Oh, what's going now? Don't block anybody. Don't time them out. Let me cook. Okay, Ryan Williamson, salute. KP from KC, salute. So here's the thing. A lot of people understand what they stand for. See, Tex Diva, salute. I realized something. Do they truly want Errol Spence as upfront and forward and honest as he is? Jeremiah Joseph, salute. Yes, he's gonna fight Danny Garcia. That guy, Maurice Lee. I don't understand. There's the brothers doesn't seem to be. Drew Hines, salute. I don't know. He's trying to. The brother Maurice Lee is trying to speak into existence the fight between himself and Errol Spence. That's all that comes down to. King Magic, salute. Mookie Knight, salute. King One, salute. Yeah. So Angelo Evans, salute. So what happens is this, right? People know just how close Errol Spence and just how close Deontay Wilder are to being the best of their era. Ethan Fresh 73, salute. Young Hall, salute. See, the worst thing happened, and I'm going to say this, is that, for one, we have 230 people, and we don't even have 150 likes. Terry Smoot Jr., my brother, salute. So let's get the likes up to 230 likes. Now we have 240 people here. Let's get the likes up to 240. There's no way we should have an imbalance of that size. I am Ill Will, Avery Black, salute. You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? We should not have that much of a difference. Smash the like button, support the channel, support the grind. It's free. You understand? We have 240 people watching. We should have at least 220 likes. Lawrence Moore, salute. Close the gap on that. Let's close the gap, man. So, GB Boxing, salute. So now, let me give y'all a little bit of jewels. My brother Bish, B Megastar in the building, salute. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of jewels, right? One of the worst things, Terry Smoot Jr., I don't believe that dude, Terry Smoot. Don't believe that dude, man. Kenneth West, salute. If I didn't hear that from Danny Garcia himself and Angel Garcia and somebody in Team Garcia, H-Town 713, salute. Nah. And even if he did, by the time him and Errol fight, it won't even matter anyway. Yo, Daddy Jamal, salute. Nebraska in the building. You understand? So even if he did, it wouldn't matter because they're not fighting until November anyway. One hitter quitter, salute. Joshua Sawyer, salute. So again, we have 250 people and we still don't have 200 likes. Smash the like button. Smooth 5523, salute. Melum Group, salute. Melum Group, salute. He said, I think Crawford is going to outbox Spence. That's a possibility. But there's also a strong possibility that Errol Spence wins that fight and he could win the fight big. MDK 216, salute. I'm going to wrench you up. You've been here too long not to be wrenched up. MDK 216, salute. Brandon A87, salute. So I'm going to wrench up MDK 216. Been here too long not to be wrenched up. So salute to you, King, for showing love and always supporting us and supporting this grind. Don't think I see y'all. I know when you're not here. I know when you're here. You know, I take notice. I definitely take notice. So don't think I'm not noticing. Sometimes I get distracted and take a little bit of time before I wrench everybody up that's supposed to be here. But, you know, understand that. My brother Lawrence Williams, salute. Iceman, salute. Vincent Beat, salute. Don't think that I don't notice you and I don't appreciate you, because I definitely do appreciate y'all, and I appreciate y'all support me. Basement Boxing Talk, salute. Salute to Cincinnati. So let me get to it. Keith Sophus, salute. Power to the people, my brother in the building, salute. Terrence Pride, salute. D-Rock 8E, salute. So, so let's get to this. Delaney Man, salute. Travis Touchdown, salute. Come on, good brother. Come on, good brother. He see me working right here. Around the world, salute. Come on, man. Andrew Reed, salute. Extraordinary Comic Junkies LLC, salute. So, the golden path is laid out for Deontay Wilder and Errol Spence. Anthony Norwood, salute to my brother. He said, "Get him, Blue, no doubt." BBG, salute. Yeah, he just gonna lay on the horn right there, man. Come on. So, listen, the yellow brick road or the golden path is laid out for Deontay Wilder, and I'm gonna tell you why. They don't even realize what they have done. Now you have elevated Tyson Fury to a status that you can't bring him down from. Boxing goods, boxing learner, salute. Stone Neil Anthony, salute. They have elevated Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua to a level that they can't bring them down from. Luis Cardenas, salute. I would hate to be me too. 9, salute. And now, in doing so, right, when Deontay Wilder is successful in the trilogy match and defeats him, right? How do you can't renege on that. Power to the people. My brother in the super chat, he says, smash the like button. Salute, King. You can no longer, Matthew Valentine, salute. You can no longer renege on Deontay Wilder. Tristan V, salute. Deshaun Thompson, salute. You can't take it back. Neil Palmer, salute. You have to give him all the accolades that you so-called gave Tyson Fury. So guess what? Now, if Deontay Wilder, and see, you discredited, so many people discredited Deontay Wilder, and this is all due to his stance and his views outside of the ring. It's who he is outside of the ring. And secretly, there's a lot of people that feel the same way about Errol Spence as they do Deontay Wilder. But see, because there's this narrative has been created about Deontay Wilder and his lack of boxing skills, it's easier for people to hone in on Deontay Wilder more so than Errol Spence, and he's more outspoken than Errol Spence is. But believe you me, the underground lining is the same there for Errol Spence as it is for Deontay Wilder, and you'll see it should Errol Spence ever come up short in any fight. You understand? You remember after Errol Spence suffered that horrific situation back in October, Brothers UK, salute, that everybody jumped on it and automatically pointed to his lifestyle outside of the boxing ring. You understand? Why? Because for one, Errol Spence is outspoken. He's just not as he's just not as, brash as Deontay Wilder is. Tamika Gibson, peace and blessings to you, Queen. How you doing? Right? So let's not forget these things. Broderick Hunter, salute. It's just that, remember how many people were saying, oh, Errol's done. Errol Spence is not coming back. He's finished. He's going to retire. It was so many things. And I'm like, huh? Where's this coming from? Right? But guess what? The moment Errol Spence, the Diesel, salute. What's good with you, King? Charles Weaver, salute. The moment that Errol Spence came back and did the interview, I believe that was Tony Harrison and Jamel Charlo fight, right? When he did the interview, right? And he came back. Brandon Hall, salute. Remember, everybody, Merck's son, salute. Derek Jimenez, salute. Remember, after he did the interview, because everybody was saying that he was done. Remember that. William Hill, salute. Everybody said that Errol Spence was done. And Errol Spence would never come back and be the same. But then once they saw him, on that interview, remember the narrative then turned from him being done to him being, well, look how swollen his face is. He's not ready to come back. He's this, he's that, right? And then I'm like, where's this coming from? Now we have 340 people. 340 people. We should have 340 likes. Lawrence Moore, salute. Smash the like button. Support the channel. Support the grind. Word Bond, salute. So remember that, right? So, but the thing is, it's hard to pinpoint it with Errol Spence. It's hard to make it so obvious. Avery Adams, salute. Donald Favors, salute. Donald Favors, I'm gonna rent you up too, because you've been here for a minute. Salute to you, King. Appreciate y'all. Young Hog, salute. Taco K, salute. Tyrone Hayes, salute. So remember that all of this was there. It's just dormant right now with Errol Spence. Why? Because Bert from Marketing, my brother, salute in the super chat. He said, peace, boo. Salute to you, King. Patricia Shelton, peace and blessings to you, Queen. Yeah, that's why. That's why, Patricia. It's because of their stance and their stature and their posture. Jupiter B, salute. In the sport and outside of the sport. Inside the ring and outside of the ring. You understand what I'm saying? Talib Cunningham, salute. That's what comes off, and that's what a lot of people don't favor with that, because everybody don't spew confidence. Dominique Richardson, salute. Everybody don't spew confidence. Everybody can't walk with their chest up high. And JV Belcher, salute. They can't. Everybody can't do that. So Errol Spence does it, right? And then on top of it, right? Errol Spence then in return tells you, listen, I'm going to beat this dude. I'm going to beat that dude. So they see, like I said, Alvin McMillan, salute. The difference between him and Wilder is that there's been this stigma attached to Deontay Wilder that he can't box. So that's what everybody holds in on, right? So when the first time that he loses, everybody hones in on to and say, oh, see, he can't box. I told y'all, we told y'all. But see, this is what I tell people all the time. Coach Chris, salute. What you do is you either indirectly uplift one guy, or you indirectly discredit your guy. Slug Farrow, salute. If that makes sense. And what I'm saying is this: if Tyson Fury, Terrence Pryor, salute, was so much DB, salute, was so much leaps and bounds ahead of Deontay Wilder as far as a boxer and his skills go, Devontae Johnson, salute. Then the first fight, he would have, that would have showed, right? Stewie Huey, salute. But they'll tell you Tyson Fury won the first fight. But then you get guys like Jack Reese, who was the third man in the ring, who claims and says that he thought Deontay Wilder clearly won the first fight, right? And going back and watching it, I do too. Tamika Gibson, peace and blessings to you, Queen, in the super chat. I appreciate you. Octavius Murphy, salute. So with that said, Kenneth West, salute. Gift Man, salute. So with that said, Tyson Fury, when Floyd Mayweather steps in the ring and he's leaps and bounds skill-wise ahead of anybody, it clearly shows immediately. Richard Hill, salute. There's no close fights. There's no him getting knocked down unless Floyd Mayweather so chooses, right? So now, that gets to my point. Bilal Ahmad, salute. Ricky Williams, salute. The point is, Black God, salute. So the thing is, right, is that the excuse was Tyson Fury wasn't ready, right? He wasn't himself. Cobb Book, salute. He wasn't himself. He wasn't ready, right? And then with Errol Spence, I told you guys in the Sean Porter fight was going to be tougher than they led you to believe. Shogun 76, salute. T-Rob, salute. I told you that Sean Porter was going to be a tougher fight than people led you to believe. D. Walker, salute. But because everybody told you that that Errol Spence was going to just walk through Sean Porter, when it was a tough fight and a close fight, right? It was a hard-fought fight for Errol Spence. Then they told you that Errol Spence was exposed. Sheem G, salute. And in all reality, it was not. He was not exposed. Ahmad is Ahmad. Nick Silvio, salute. At all. It was a tough fight that Sean Porter has never been dominated in any fight. You never saw it. So they set Errol up for a lose-lose situation in every single fight he goes into. Mikey Garcia fight, lose-lose situation. Chris Algieri, lose-lose situation. Kell Brook, lose-lose situation. Sean Porter, they set you up. They put him in a position where it was a lose-lose situation, right? Gravy Davis, salute. You understand? So they put him in a position where it's a lose-lose situation, right? Nard Feeder, salute. Cliff Young, salute. He says, when is the next mega fight? Who knows? Leslie Jackson, salute. So, Bilal Ahmad, salute. So they put them in these situations. So now they told you that Tyson Fury wasn't his normal self. He wasn't ready after having 3 training camps and a weight loss camp going into the first Wilder fight. But yet they told you he wasn't ready, and that's why the first fight was close. Cool. Now the second fight, they told you that Tyson Fury now is back to his regular self, and it shows, right? Okay, cool. Now, when Deontay Wilder wins the trilogy, guess what? They have put them in a position, Wilder and Fury, in such a position that when Deontay Wilder beats Tyson Fury, he's perceived even better than the version that beat Vladimir Klitschko. So guess what? So now if Deontay Wilder beats him, there is no excuses, right? Because, and I'm going to tell you why. The Houndsman of America, salute. Tim TV 212, Kennedy Linda, salute. Ricky Williams, salute. Polo 13, salute. And I'm going to tell you why. There is no excuse. Because when you can't, if Tyson Fury comes out and say, well, this happened or that happened in the fight, that cannot be used. Because when Deontay Wilder is saying certain things, right, that he didn't even, the whole thing with the suit, Big LT, salute, wasn't even what he said. But cool. They took it and ran with it, right? Okay. So now you have put yourself in a position indirectly by wanting to discredit Deontay Wilder instead of saying, well, he a man of his word and we'll see what happens in the trilogy match, right? Marvinette, salute. They're saying, well, you see, he's making up excuses. He's being a sore loser. He never was that good to begin with. Okay, so if that's the case, and Tyson Fury is leaps and bounds and years ahead of him as a boxer, right? And it's not even close. So when Deontay Wilder knocks him out in the trilogy, you can't say it's a lucky punch. You can't say Tyson Fury had an off night. You can't say Tyson Fury, well, you know, he still wasn't his regular self. None of that. All of that goes out the window. You do understand. All of this talk should take place after the trilogy match. But they were so happy to see Deontay Wilder, quote unquote, fall from grace that they couldn't help themselves but to celebrate immediately. And I understand celebrating a victory, but the boxing world started celebrating immediately. Boxing pundits started celebrating immediately. Boxing journalists started celebrating immediately. You understand? It's one thing as a fan to celebrate because you want your favorite fighter to win, of course. D-Town Blaster, salute. In the super chat, Blue Blood, who wins the trilogy and how? Deontay Wilder's going to win the trilogy, and I think that he's going to be far more focused, paying far more close to attention to detail, and it's going to show. The real McCoy, my brother, salute, right? And so they celebrated him to the point of discrediting Deontay Wilder and putting Tyson Fury on such a pedestal now he can't come back down from. So when Deontay Wilder beats him, there can't be excuses, because when Deontay Wilder said this took place, the first thing you said was he was being a sore loser. When Deontay Wilder said, I didn't feel myself, the first thing you said was he was being a sore loser. So now, indirectly, what you have done is not allow, you have disarmed Tyson Fury of using any of these narratives to be able to describe should he come up short. The only thing Tyson Fury could say should he come up short in this point in time is the fact that only thing he could say is Deontay Wilder was the better man. That's the only thing he could say. And guess what? For him to say that, understand what level that puts Deontay Wilder on. Tani Marie, peace and blessings to you, Queen. And right, my brother Tony Justiano, salute Blue and the whole chat. He said my cash app is Tony 625-1980s. Salute to my brother Tony Justiano. Go support my brother Tony Justiano. Salute, King. How you feeling? Right? Hardbone 45. Salute. Marquise Johnson. Salute. So, listen, we have 430 people watching. Let's get 430 likes. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 430. We have 430 people now watching. We should have 430 likes. Big homie Coop, my brother. Salute. God Rock Osley. Salute. And so now think about this, right? So let's think about this, right? So now you have put Tyson Fury in such a place now, currently, that he doesn't have, you have disarmed him. So now, Ernest Martinez Jr., salute, you have disarmed him, right? Talib Cunningham, my brother, in the super chat, he said, hit the like button, my brother, it's on the grill. Salute, King. Uh, 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 so you have disarmed Tyson Fury of having using any excuse for him coming up short against Deontay Wilder. Anything short of saying, he can't say anything short of saying Deontay Wilder was just a better man. And guess what that placed Deontay Wilder? Vince St. Beat, salute. Ghetto Love, salute. Now all of those, everything that people said about him, Mario Copeland, salute. They have to reverse it and put him on such a high pedestal that now you're talking about him rivaling the greatest of all times. Because you said people, boxing pundits, mainstream platforms are saying that Tyson Fury is one of the greatest heavyweights they ever seen. So Deontay Wilder beat him, and you say a limited Deontay Wilder? Because if he don't have the boxing skills and he beats Tyson Fury, then what does that say about his power? There is no questioning. Obviously, P. Machinio, salute. Taco K said, I think Fury is going to win the third fight. Of course you do. Bojack 654, salute, my guy. So here's the thing, right? There's a question. People actually question and say, so there's a people actually question and say, well, does he have the greatest power in the world? Stanley Brown, salute. Right? Does he have the greatest power in boxing history? Well, guess what? He knocks out Tyson Fury, and you say he was limited on skill set. Urian Carter, salute. And all he has is power. He knocks out Tyson Fury, as slick as you tell the boxing world and the fans that he is, as graceful as Tyson Fury is, right? Okay, so then guess what? Then you have to say that there's no doubt he have the best power in the world. Because Tyson Fury already hit the deck twice. They fought twice, and he hit the deck twice. So let's say, once again, he has knocked down or knocked out every man he's faced. So Tyson Fury hit the deck twice already. They fought twice. So now we know it's twice in one fight, but you just split it up. One, he knocked them down each fight, you could say. Right? Right? Enough times. Now, Sean Porter, now moving on to Errol Spence. Sean Porter was a tough fight, and I told you guys, and I told everybody that will listen, smash the like button, man. Get those likes up to where they're supposed to be. Smash the like button. So I told everybody that Sean Porter was not going to get go in there and just get dominated and like everybody was leading you to believe. I told you guys it had nothing to do with Errol Spence, but it was a testament to Sean Porter. I told you guys, you never saw Sean Porter get dominated. You never saw him remove me because I don't agree. I'm entitled to my own opinion. Never said you wasn't. I said that you don't like Deontay Wilder, and you say you think Tyson Fury gonna win the third fight, Taco, okay? So I said, of course you do. I didn't remove you on anything. Point blank and period. You know what that is? That's your own conscience, good brother. I never said anything. What I said was you of course you do. Every time pugilist Nino Brown, salute. Every time we mention Deontay Wilder or anything, right, you go against Deontay Wilder. So it's abundantly clear to me, Taco K, that you don't favor Deontay Wilder. And that's your opinion. That's your flavor. Cool. I didn't say otherwise. Right? Oh, somebody else told him that. Okay, I stand corrected. Taco, okay, I stand corrected. Somebody else told him that. I stand corrected. I thought you was talking to me, good brother. Grant Hovey, salute. What's good with you, King? Natural Life, salute. Taco, okay, I stand corrected. I thought you was talking to me. So somebody said, have him removed, and he said, have me removed because I have an opinion? Okay. Pardon me, Taco, okay, I stand corrected, my good brother. I stand corrected. Taco, okay, my fault. My fault. That's what I get for not reading all the comments. My truth, my story, salute. Boxing General, salute. So here's the thing, right? So now I told you guys that Sean Porter was going to be a tough out. We have 450 people. We should have 450 likes. We don't even have 400 likes. My brother Drew Titan in the building. What's good? Go subscribe to my brother Drew Titan, man. Okay, Taco, okay, my fault. Like I said, I stand corrected. I should have read the comments. Craig J, salute. We have 450 people. Now we have 460 people. We should have 460 likes. Do so nine. Salute. So I told you guys that the fight with Errol Spence and Sean Porter was going to be a tough fight. Classy Max, salute. But since everybody told you that Errol Spence was just going to go in there and just whitewash Sean Porter, right? Your expectations of that fight and Errol Spence came down. It dropped down a peg. J.A. salute, right? Due to the fact that you expected him to do what the boxing world and the boxing fans were telling you. Pugilist Nino Brown, salute. Why? For one reason is that everybody from the beginning wanted to see Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. But the fact that John T, salute. Ty Archie, salute. But the fact that Robert Smitty, salute. I am keeping it real. So the fact that your expectations and the fact that the boxing world and the boxing fans told you, slick sophistication, salute, that Errol Spence was just going to go in there and the fight wasn't going to be close and he was going to knock out Sean Porter in simple fashion, easy fashion, because Sean Porter gets discredited because not too many people favor his style. So automatically they tell you, oh, Sean Porter can't compete with Errol Spence. I told y'all that he can. And remember, everybody wanted to see Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. That fight had already started brewing or at that time. Jose Diaz, salute. Underground Asylum, salute. That fight between Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence already started to brew. You understand what I'm saying? And so the real fight that everybody wanted to see was Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. But it wasn't as big as it is today's time because still overshadowing Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford was Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. Keep that in mind. That was the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. So everybody wanted to see Wilder and Joshua for undisputed. So it kept that a little doormat, the Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, right? But the fact that when Sean Porter beat Danny Garcia, right, and not too many people favor Sean Porter. They don't like Sean Porter and his style. His style's not appealing to everybody. Anthony Walton, salute. So he gets discredited. Sean Porter arguably has the best resume in all of the sport of boxing. He fought everybody, win, lose, or draw, and none of his fights were blowouts. Point blank and period. His wins wasn't blowouts. His losses wasn't blowouts. You understand? Well, some of his wins was blowouts, but his losses wasn't blowouts, right? And so they told you this. So now what happens is it put Errol Spence in a lose-lose situation. So now when Errol Spence went in the fight with Sean Porter and it was a tough fight, instead of them saying, hey, and see what happens is they don't want to give Sean Porter credit. So instead of them giving Sean Porter credit, you did this. Everybody wants to discredit, take the opportunity to discredit Errol Spence and say Errol Spence got exposed. You understand what I'm saying? And so it's the flip side now with Wilder and Fury. Indirectly, like I told y'all with the Errol Spence Sean Porter fight, now it's the flip. It's reversed. So now when Deontay Wilder defeats Tyson Fury, because you put him on such a his expectations is so high right now. His expectations are so high right now, right? And Tyson Fury is perceived. You see people saying he's better than Muhammad Ali and he's compete with the greatest and all of these things. We never seen nothing like him. So now, Sammy Hassan, salute. So now, guess what happens? When Deontay Wilder beats him, right? You can't go back on the praises that you lifted Tyson Fury with. So now you have to give him those Deontay Wilder his roses. You understand what I'm saying? So it's the reversal of what happened with Errol Spence, Sean Porter. When Sean Porter had the close fight, Errol Spence, everybody said, well, Errol Spence got exposed. They dropped him down a peg because they told you that Sean Porter wasn't a good fighter. You understand what I'm saying? And no, now, guess what happens, right? See, underline, they already had some sort of slack for Errol Spence because of their stands outside the sport of boxing. And so what I'm telling y'all is this, right? It's their stands in the sport outside of the sport of boxing, which makes them perceived in the light that people are not favoring. They don't favor Errol Spence and Deontay Wilder because they hold their posture up high. You understand what I'm telling y'all? Their chest is pumped without saying it. You understand what I'm saying? And so now you have to give them credit where credit is due. So guess what? They understand how close they are to being the best in their era. And do you really, Warren Hennon, salute. Broad Money, salute. Rich Life 412, salute. Do you really want to have Errol Spence and Deontay Wilder reigning at the same time with the posture and the stature and the viewpoints that they have outside of the ring? See, they allowed Floyd Mayweather to go ahead and see. Remember, even Floyd Mayweather was, you know, he was Floyd Mayweather was still, you know, in a situation where it was like, do are we sure we want to allow this guy to reign supreme? Because that's why a lot of times you saw those close scorecards, like the card with Canelo Alvarez and Floyd Mayweather, Brian Jones, salute. You understand? Do you truly want them to be in that position? You know the power that they possess in that position, Floyd Mayweather, his stature. But then Floyd Mayweather went above and beyond to reassure them. Randy Caldwell Sr., salute. Floyd Mayweather went above and beyond to reassure them that that's not his stance. You understand what I'm saying? You get what I'm trying to tell y'all? He went above and beyond to let them know that that's not his stance. To reassure them, right? Because see, Floyd Mayweather felt the pressure as well. That's why he said, "Oh man, people pay to see me lose." He know who you think he was referring to when he kept continuing to say that. You understand what I'm saying? He knew, but that's why he wanted to reassure everybody that that wasn't his stance. He wasn't going to take that stance outside of the ring. Errol Spence stands on his square, right? Deontay Wilder stands on their square. They know where they stand, especially if they get even bigger. You understand? So guess what? And to each his own. But I'm going to say this. When you look at the situation with Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, look at the opposite stands. Omar Jamal, salute. Right? Now, Terrence Crawford doesn't go out of his way to say this is not my stance. He just doesn't say anything. So it comes across as if I'm just, it don't have nothing to do with me. You understand what I'm saying? Prolop under, salute. Tito Shatanda, salute. You understand? Aaron Jones, salute. So when it comes to Errol Spence, right? You see where his views are, his viewpoints, and where he stands outside of the ring. Nathaniel Weathers, salute. You understand what I'm saying? So guess what? Right? I was confused because at one point everybody was with, you know, like when Errol Spence, see, like I said, Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fight was laying doormat. We knew it was the second biggest fight in the sport of boxing, but it wasn't the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. You understand what I'm saying? Because at that time, it was still Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. So everybody still was kind of somewhat looking past Tyson Fury and saying, well, when Wilder knocks out Fury, then we get to see the Joshua. Where does Joshua stand? Where does Joshua stand? Remember, myself included. Myself included. Jupiter B, salute. You understand? I was looking past Tyson Fury to a degree as well because I was looking at the Joshua fight. Right? And then, okay, so it got knocked down a peg, right, when Joshua lost. But then it got even further knocked down a peg when Wilder lost. Regardless of what took place in the fight, the actions to force him to lose. Prize Pimswell, salute. Tex Rock, salute. It's the same situation, right? Scenario. So what happens is that J. Allen Tillman, salute, said Mayweather's the GOAT. Yeah. So what happens is we have 471 people. We should have 471 likes. Smash the like button. Ricky Williams, salute. And do me a favor, my people. Drop $1 in the super chat. Refresh the super chat. Send the super chat. So we could cook, man. Support the grind. Support the super chat, man. Put $1 in the super chat so that way we can refresh the super chat so it continue to flow nice and comfortable, as everything is so far today. Free man, salute. So now, Terrence Crawford George Hagerman, salute. So now the situation with Terrence Crawford, like you see some of the brothers I was saying that they were saying, oh, we just don't support the Crawford fight. Rocco 3, my brother, saluting the super chat. Stanley Brown, saluting the super chat. Appreciate y'all, man. So like I told you guys, the fight between Errol Spence, originally when it was first being talked about, I favored Terrence Crawford. Y'all know that. I said I think that Terrence Crawford has the necessary tools, skill set, and boxing mind to make the necessary adjustments for what it would take to defeat Errol Spence. Remember, I told you guys that. I've been saying that. Seen the unseen boxing, my brother in the super chat. Salute my brother Blue Blood. Salute to you, King. I appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, man. Sometimes we gotta send $1 donation, 50 cents in the super chat, whatever, to refresh the super chat, man. So I've been saying that I thought that Terrence Crawford had the necessary skill set, the necessary boxing mind, and athletic ability, and enough power to offset that of what Errol Spence does great and be victorious in the fight. Right? I've been telling y'all that. And now, and the fact that he had the experience as well in big fights. But that's no longer the case. Now Errol Spence has surpassed Terrence Crawford, Abby Faria, salute. Jermaine Johnson, salute. Now Terrence Crawford has, Errol Spence has surpassed Terrence Crawford in big fights. He has more big fights, right? The Mikey Garcia fight with Errol Spence, regardless if you say Mikey Garcia came up 2 weight classes, dared to be great, he was smaller, so on and so forth. That doesn't count. Mikey Garcia came up 1 weight class. He campaigned, won a world title at 140, so he moved up 1 weight class. He called out Errol Spence. He pushed for the Errol Spence fight. Mikey Garcia was undefeated and had defeated the odds multiple times. So I'm not accepting that. And on top of that, Errol Spence didn't even use his size in the fight. He used his boxing ability and his boxing mind to defeat Mikey Garcia. So I'm giving Errol Spence full credit for beating Mikey Garcia. Derek Jimenez, salute in the super chat. Smash the like button, folks. Yes, sir. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes to 500. So I'm giving salute to my brother Macadocious Mac of the South in the super chat. He says support my brother Blue and Blue Blood Sports TV. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Big brother in life. Salute. Damon Wester, salute. Yes, he has Damon Wester. He has surpassed Terrence Crawford. Right? You want to go down this road with me? I don't mind doing it. Mel and Ryan, salute. JJ, the light one, salute. Don't go by what people tell you. And yes, I know Terrence Crawford was undisputed at 140. Yes, he did. Yes, he's a 3-division world champion. He started out in a smaller weight class than Errol Spence did. So that awarded him room to become a multi-weight class world champion. P. Machino, my brother in the super chat. So yes, he started off with a smaller weight class. He became undisputed. But this is what I'm going to ask you. Yes, Terrence Crawford beat Ricky Burns for the title. He beat Julius Ndongo, right? Who else did he beat for the world titles? Not coming to me right off the top. But what I'm saying to you is this. Any of those guys at any weight class cannot compete with Errol Spence. Julius Ndongo can't compete with Errol Spence. Nathaniel Weathers, salute to you, my brother in the super chat. Julius Ndongo couldn't, no, Jeff Horn, Buddy Lee was at welterweight. I'm talking about when he was, Arturo Shadi, salute. I'm talking about when he was at junior welterweight. Okay, so he beat Victor Postile, he beat Julius Ndongo, and he beat Ricky Burns. Right? Not near one of them could compete with Sean Porter. Not one of them. And I could argue that none of them could compete with Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia at 140 would beat all of them as well. Boxing Conversation, my brother Reggie Owens. Go subscribe to my brother, Boxing Conversations with Reggie Owens. Right? Mikey Garcia would be favorite in all those fights. The Victor Postile fight might be closer, but Ricky Burns, Mikey Garcia beats Ricky Burns. Salute to my brother Arturo Shadi in the super chat. Mikey Garcia beats Julius Ndongo. Salute to my brother HM Pro in the super chat. Solution Blue. Keep dropping the supreme knowledge for the people. No doubt, King. Rashid Muhammad, salute to you, my good brother, in the super chat. Mikey Garcia beats Ricky Burns, no doubt, at any point in time in Ricky Burns' career. Ray Knight, salute. Mikey Garcia, the toughest fight out of the champions that he beat to become undisputed at 140 would be Victor Postile. right? So he beats all of them. So Mikey Garcia pretty much offsets everything that Terrence Crawford did and accomplished at 140. I'm not saying he didn't accomplish anything. So don't take what I'm saying out of context and be like, oh, he ain't accomplished nothing. I'm saying when you compare Mikey Garcia to those fighters, if Terrence Crawford would have fought Mikey Garcia, that would have been the best opponent he's faced at 140. Hands down. You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 500. Does that make sense? What I'm trying to tell y'all? I'm not discrediting what he accomplished at 140. I'm just saying if you take Mikey Garcia and put Mikey Garcia at 140 and Terrence Crawford fought Mikey Garcia, then that would be the best opponent on his resume in any division. Big Dose 513, salute. So there's no question about that. So Mikey Garcia, Errol Spence beat him. And we can't say, well, Mikey Garcia was too small for Errol Spence. But then Mikey Garcia and Terrence Crawford pretty much accomplished the same accomplishments. They fought at smaller weight classes, and now they're both coming up. Yes, Terrence Crawford has more athletic ability, but they both started Mikey Garcia started at 126, right? So he's 126, 130, 35, and 40, right? But Terrence Crawford started at 130, right? So he's only 4 pounds north of where Mikey Garcia started. So if we're going to say that Mikey Garcia was too small for Errol Spence, then we should not be calling for Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. Simple and plain. Right? Elliot Burgess, salute. Taco K said, I don't think Mikey Garcia beats Mean Machine. Well, that's at 147. And one can beg to differ, but that would definitely be a close fight because Mean Machine, I think, is better than what people gave him credit for. So you might have a point there with Mean Machine at 147. But I'm talking about at 140. The real McCoy says, stop that. Stop what? Power to the people. My brother in the super chat, has anyone Crawford beat at 140 went on to do anything? No, they haven't. But I love Victor Postol at the point in time when Crawford fought him. Julius Ndongo was a player, a serious champion at that time. I'm just comparing them to Jimmy Snuka, salute, to that of Mikey Garcia's talent. Now, Mikey Garcia at 147 against a Mean Machine might be a struggle. But if we're gonna call for Errol Spence to fight Terrence Crawford, and there's people saying Errol Spence is avoiding Terrence Crawford, then you can't discredit Mikey Garcia because, like I said, they both started at smaller weight classes. So it's equivalent to when people tried to discredit Floyd Mayweather for beating Juan Manuel Marquez, but Juan Manuel Marquez fought Manny Pacquiao 4 times, fought him to a draw the first time after being knocked down 3 times in the first fight, and knocked him out in the last fight. But when Floyd Mayweather fought him, J.A., salute. When main event Mark, my brother, salute. When Floyd Mayweather fought Marquez, they said he was too small. But Marquez is slightly bigger than Manny Pacquiao. So let's stop using size as a barometer to say, well, he's too small for him. Just say that you feel like he's too skillful for that guy. Because if you're okay with Mikey Garcia and Terrence Crawford's achievements. So see, what we want to do, Jimmy Thomas, salute. What we want to do is give Terrence Crawford his accolades for all his accomplishments behind him at lower weight classes, and then use that as a way to compare him and his resume to Errol Spence. So if we're gonna do that, then we got to do the same thing with Mikey Garcia. You understand what I'm saying? You can't say, well, Mikey Garcia is too small and just discredit everything Mikey Garcia did in the past. But then say Terrence Crawford, when you compare him to Errol Spence, look what Errol Spence ain't accomplished what Terrence Crawford accomplished. No, we can't do that. We can't do that. And we're not going to do that. That's what we're not going to do. So that's why I like to, come on and actually clarify these situations. So no, that's what we're not gonna do. If you're gonna big up the fight between Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, then you have to acknowledge everything that they both did. And beating Mikey Garcia is a big achievement because of Mikey Garcia's past. Just like we credit Terrence Crawford in his past. Plain and simple. Plain and simple, right? Now, so here's the difference. Terrence Crawford went on to fight Jeff Horn at welterweight, so he had a fight before he fought Errol Spence. And I know he had multiple fights now at welterweight, but I'm saying this. His debut at welterweight was Jeff Horn. Mikey Garcia debut at welterweight, he went directly to Errol Spence. One could argue that Mikey Garcia dared to be greater than what Terrence Crawford did. Are you following what I'm telling you? It's just that Mikey Garcia went right to the pinnacle as soon as he made his debut and came up short. Where Terrence Crawford came in and took one could say the path of least resistance and going the route of fighting Jeff Horn, which put him directly in position to fight for the WBO title immediately. And like I said, Errol Spence did not use his size, wasn't the reason for him beating Mikey Garcia. It was simply his skill set. It's just like Floyd Mayweather didn't use his size to offset Marquez. It was his skill set. Period. You understand? So now, right, like I said, because Errol Spence have the skill set that he has, you can't, that's not the people can't highlight that like they do with Deontay Wilder. So with Deontay Wilder, they highlight his skill set. That's his way, that's everybody's way of saying, hey man, he can't do this, he can't do that. You understand what I'm telling you? Right? They can't do that with Errol Spence. So with Errol Spence, see, it's funny, right? Because outside of the ring, so see, it tells you everything you need to know. Because they give you the best of both worlds when you combine them. Because outside of the ring, right, we don't see Deontay Wilder hanging out, partying, and doing those things, right? That everybody claimed was the hinge for Errol Spence, right? But inside the ring is where they target Deontay Wilder, right? Because they say he don't have the skills inside the ring. See, they can't get him outside the ring, so they get him inside the ring. Now with Errol Spence, they can't get him inside the ring because he has the total package, so they get him for outside the ring activities. You understand what I'm saying? You follow me? And so then they tell you the world, and so now this is where I'm getting at. Now understand where I'm getting at with this, because just like I told y'all with Tyson Fury situation and how they uplifted Tyson Fury, right? Now guess what? With Terrence Crawford, he's the complete package. He's the complete package with Terrence Crawford, right? He doesn't have any issues inside the ring as far as skill wise, right? He's one of the most skillful, if not the most skillful boxer in boxing, right? Terrence Crawford inside the ring. And then outside the ring, he doesn't give you with Errol Spence. So he's one up on Deontay Wilder inside the ring as far as skill set. And then he's one up on Errol Spence outside the ring as far as the way he carries himself, right? You don't see him hanging out and doing all the things. So he's the best of both worlds, right? Inside the ring. So now, here's where came to win. Salute. Here's where the waters get muddy. So now, Errol Spence, with everything, the baggage that you say he has outside the ring, comes inside the ring and defeats Terrence Crawford. Guess what happens? Dwayne Jefferson, salute. It offsets everything you said, right? So it's simple, right? It's just like I told y'all, right? It's just like I told y'all. Deontay Wilder comes in the ring and you say he didn't have these power, or he has his power. He don't have no skills, and you uplift Tyson Fury to this certain pedestal. So now you're gonna have to do the same thing with Deontay Wilder. So now it's even more, right? You now you have to say with Deontay Wilder, you have to say, well, man, he defeated all the odds. Rob Sportsman Lee, salute, right? So you have to give him even more credit than you give Tyson Fury, because you have to say Deontay Wilder defeated even more the odds, right? And so now, and so that's what Deontay Wilder stands. So when I say this, the yellow brick road or the golden paved road, right? Jesus Jr. Rivera, salute. So the golden road, because the yellow brick road meant the golden road, right? So the golden road for Deontay Wilder and Errol Spence is set, right? And indirectly, their detractors are setting the tone for their greatness. Because now, when Errol Spence gets in the ring and he defeats Terrence Crawford, and now you have to say, man, so this dude had suffered a horrific situation, car accident, right? And came back, beat Danny Garcia, who was a two-division world champion, who was unified at junior welterweight, who was WBC welterweight world champion. He defeats him. Now he beats Terrence Crawford, right? Who had all the skill set in the world inside the ring, has none of the issues Errol Spence had outside the ring, right? And Errol Spence defeats him. So now where do you have to place Errol Spence in history, in his era? No matter what he does after that, moving forward, if he goes up to 154 and doesn't is not as successful as he is at welterweight, okay, Richie Clint Cintron. Don't block anybody, don't time anybody out. Please, my people. Richie Cintron said, I love Errol Spence, but he's ducking Terrence Crawford. Don't time him out. Don't block him. Don't do anything of that nature. Please, I got them. Don't time them out. Don't block them. Don't do anything. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 550. Smash that like button, please, my people. Let's get the likes up to 550. And again, please, drop $1 in the super chat, 50 cents. Donate and support the channel and refresh the super chat. Everything moving smoothly. Let's keep it moving smoothly. One honor, salute. Chris Wignall, salute. I'll wait till he come back, and then when he comes back, I don't even remember his name. What was the gentleman's name? Stewie Huey, salute. Tyrone Buchanan, salute. What was the gentleman's name? Because don't time him out, don't block him. Rashad Turner, salute. Robert Smitty, salute. Please, don't block him, don't time him out. Don't do anything of that nature. When he comes back, Richie Cintron, please, I want you to elaborate and let's dialogue, me and you. So with that said, once he is available, don't time out, don't block him. I want to dialogue with the good brother, right? I want him to explain to me why is he of that belief. So now with that said, let's keep cooking. So Deontay Wilder, now Underground Asylum, my brother in the super chat. He says, salute to you, King. Appreciate you. So now, Cedric Vaughn, salute. Appreciate you, King. So, smash that like button. Get the likes to 550, please, my people. So now, let's talk about this. Lisa Frondell, salute, Boo Bud. Love Wilder, but I just saw a vid of the man. Oh, we're going to talk about him dancing again? Like, I mean, I don't understand. The brother can't enjoy himself and entertain his family and his kids. We all understand that he was at a barbecue, celebrating with his family and his wife and kids, and yet we still, like, I don't get that. Like, as if people, if I had a bird's eye view of what takes place in the privacy of people's homes, you did. Like, I don't get it. I don't get that. I don't understand. I don't understand that. I don't understand. He's playing with his kids and his wife and his family. We know. Salute to my brother David Williams in the super chat. Appreciate you, King. We know that he is completely confident in himself and the way he carries himself, and yet people still take the opportunity to say, oh, why is he doing this? Why? I don't get that. Salute to my brother, the real McCoy, in the super chat. Outside the ring, Errol has social insight, and that should be noted as well, which really elevates him. Exactly. But real McCoy, that's the reason why Lamont Kuza, salute. That's the reason why he's not beloved the way. And see, and my good brother, Real McCoy, let me say this too, right? It's amazing to me that how we perceive these boxers gets dismissed, right? It's like they're not too concerned in which the manner we perceive them or support them, right? But when we support a guy like Deontay Wilder or Errol Spence, then it comes across as we are overly supporting them. When everybody has the equal opportunity to be supported the same and you choose your path. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? So we want to support all of them in the same manner, in the same light that we support Errol Spence and Deontay Wilder. You have to give us the opportunity to do so, though. If you don't give me the opportunity to do so, then how can I do it? Anthony Holden, salute. My brother, Real Gutter Music, in the super chat. He said, great work, Blue. Keep pushing, salute. Salute to you, King. Ron Blanca, salute. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's the thing. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 600. See, that's the thing, right? That I don't understand. And I was thinking about it today. And that's part of the reason why. This is part of the reason why it inspired me to do this video today's time, right? So you get Shaquille O'Neal, you get LeBron James, Chris Paul, Odell Beckham, Antonio Brown. These are Antonio Brown, Odell Beckham, NFL wide receivers. That's their NFL. That's their touchdown celebration. Kendall, okay, Kendall. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Antonio Brown, Odell Beckham, NFL wide receivers. That was their choice of touchdown celebration. How was they perceived for doing so? Did anybody make it a serious thing, or they looked at it as they were just being playful and celebrating a touchdown as a joke? The Real McCoy, my brother, salute. He said Coco Golf spoke and she's 16. Exactly. So he says, now Deion Harris says that Deontay Wilder and Errol Spence skills lack. Now anybody that could tell you, now you see, he says Deontay Wilder and Errol Spence lack skills. Now, if somebody tells you that Errol Spence lacks skills, Errol Spence, you could watch Errol Spence box and you could say he doesn't have boxing skills. Onyx 100, salute. Lord T, salute. T Rob, that's what I'm getting at. Because you understand, is because this is what happens. If you don't have it in yourself to walk in that light, we have, unfortunately, we just take it upon ourselves to discredit one another. So, like I said, if you could look, see this brings out the truth in people. I told y'all. So how could you say that Errol Spence doesn't have skills? How? How could you say, hey man, Errol Spence don't have no boxing skills? Really? Really? Wow. Errol Spence's jab, how precise he is, how technical he is. Like, how could you say he doesn't have boxing skills? How could one even come to that understanding and say, come to that conclusion and say, hey man, Errol Spence don't have boxing skills? Because I told you guys, It's nothing. It has nothing to do with Errol Spence's boxing skills. See, listen, I told you guys, this is why this is being made, because the path that's been, the script that has been written for Errol Spence and Deontay Wilder is like no other. Because they have a chance to define the odds. And what I'm saying, what I mean by that is, so many people have pointed to Errol Spence's lifestyle outside of the boxing ring to say, oh, he'll never reach his full potential. You understand what I'm saying? Right? They say, well, Errol Spence will never reach his full potential because of his lifestyle outside of the ring. And Deontay Wilder never reached his full potential because he don't have the skill set necessary to offset that of Tyson Fury. But guess what? Like I told you, the script has been written for them. All they have to do is capture it. All they have to do is grasp it. Because guess what? Look how it's going to play out for them. Look how it's going to play out for them. Should Deontay Wilder win the trilogy match, which I highly expect him to do, right? What could you say about Tyson Fury? You have pegged Tyson Fury as one of the greatest of all times, right? You have, there's a people approving Tyson Fury coming out and saying that he would defeat Muhammad Ali and Joe Louis and Joe Frazier and George Foreman and Mike Tyson. He's come out and he said this. And there's nobody turned their cheek up at it. So their approval at it. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, Bonnie Mani. Yes, he does have boxing skills. D-Dat, my brother, salute. So what's going to happen is, right, now Deontay Wilder beats Tyson Fury in the trilogy match. You understand? So now you already gave him the trophy and the crown of him and co-signed him as being one of the greatest of all times. And I'm not saying he's not. But now, indirectly, what you did was, because so many people will take the opportunity to dismiss Deontay Wilder, right? Now, when Deontay Wilder does do it, it's going to be one of the biggest upsets in history of the boxing, right? It has to be. Because the only thing Deontay Wilder has working in his favor is the fact that he has power. And now everybody's saying, even Terrence Crawford just recently came out and said that Tyson Fury could absorb and take Deontay Wilder's power. So he knew. And if you don't believe me, I'm not saying, this is not my own words. This is Terrence Crawford words. Terrence Crawford said in an interview with Brian Custer, he said, well, when I noticed at the moment when Tyson Fury was able to absorb Deontay Wilder's power, even in the second fight, when Deontay Wilder hit him with clean right hands, he didn't budge like everybody thought he was. I knew it was over for him at that point in time. I knew Deontay Wilder wasn't going to win. This is what Terrence Crawford said. So essentially, like Terrence Crawford and many other boxing pundits and fans and things of that nature, they look at it and say, well, Deontay Wilder's power is null and void against Tyson Fury as well. So the only thing he has working in his favor, because he don't have skills, he's smaller. Mr. Mont, salute. He's smaller than Tyson Fury. He doesn't have boxing skills. And Tyson Fury can take his power. Well, only thing he has is a puncher's chance. So then if that's the case, then you have to say that it would be a major upset should Deontay Wilder win the fight, right? Sully, salute. If you have nothing, Eli Zachary, salute. If you have nothing working in your favor, going into a fight where a guy stopped you already, and it had no effect. Eugene Aaron III, salute. It had no effect, right? Then don't you have to say that that would be upset, Deontay Wilder wins the fight? Because when Andy Ruiz went in the fight with Anthony Joshua, essentially everybody said he was up against it the first time because he didn't have the size, he didn't have the power, he didn't have the speed, he didn't have the fitness, he didn't have the boxing ring generalship of Anthony Joshua. So Andy Ruiz was up against it. That's what created the upset, right? Also, when Mike Tyson beat James Buster Douglas was the underdog. Why? Because he was at a disadvantage, right? Shaheed Gray, salute. Wire Bay, salute. Am I right? Lavon Brooks, salute. Right? Smitty Smith, salute. Where you been at? Where you been at, King? Miguel de Cordova, salute. Am I right or am I wrong? What makes it an upset is that one person is at a disadvantage and they win the fight, right? Unexpectedly. So now Deontay Wilder wins the trilogy. Well, that has to be an upset. I don't want to hear that people come now and miraculously say, well, we knew Deontay Wilder had the power. No, because, see, when I listen to only one person I've heard say that Deontay Wilder has the opportunity to win the trilogy match, and that's Andre Ward. Everybody else has discredited Deontay Wilder and dismissed him, not even giving him a puncher's chance because a lot of people now feel like that Tyson Fury can take his power. So if that's the case, except Andre Ward. Andre Ward just said, listen, that didn't look like the Deontay Wilder I'm used to seeing, and Tyson Fury still has to be on his P's and Q's in the trilogy match because he does have a beautiful jab. And let me say this. Also, Teddy Atlas. Teddy Atlas said Deontay Wilder has a beautiful jab. He abandoned it in the fights with Fury, and he thinks that if he use the jab, assert the jab more often, that he could be successful in a Fury fight. So I'm going to say Teddy Atlas and Andre Ward. Outside of that, everybody's saying, well, Tyson Fury could take his power now, right? So if he could take his power, so now you're saying essentially he has no chance to win the fight. He's at a disadvantage. So if he's at a disadvantage and he wins the fight, then that has to be one of the biggest upsets in the history of sport of boxing, right? Because these same people said that they thought Tyson Fury clearly won the first fight. So now you have to say that he was at a disadvantage, right? Right? And Roy Babineau, salute. Mike Sanders, salute. As a rip. Yeah, it's confirmed. It will be at the end of the year. The target date is December 19th. Jeffrey Claremont. Quick question, sir. Was Tyson... People are saying that Wilder broke. Yes, that's true. That's true. Prince Lee, salute. That's true. So, now, right? If that's the case, right? The stage is set for Deontay Wilder and greatness, right? King Corleone, salute. My brother Jerry Booker in the super chat. What do you think about having them gloved up in the ring, Fury? I don't like that idea, and I'll tell you why. Lawrence RBE, salute to my brother in the super chat. We will know who was in the Wilder camp. Oh yeah, you'll know for sure. I don't like that idea because when they get gloved up in the ring, then they can't warm up with the pad work with the gloves on and get loose with the gloves. So I don't like that idea. I just think it needs to be a closer eye paid attention. Wizard, salute. I mean, unsalted kettle chips, which I shouldn't be, but got hungry. So, call Little Voice, salute. Always. So, the stage is set, right? For Deontay Wilder and greatness. And on top of it, now he's going to be a two-time heavyweight world champion. And on top of it, his place in history is going to be set in stone because he successfully defended the title 10 times. He's knocked out or knocked down every opponent he's ever faced. He's a two-time heavyweight world champion. And now, because they opened the door for Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, now after Wilder beats Tyson Fury, right? Now, the boxing world should be calling, without a shadow of a doubt, for Wilder versus Joshua for undisputed, right? No ifs, ands, or buts about it, right? So now, his legend, his myth, it just grows even further. It gets even bigger. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Why? Because everybody that's somebody that thought that he couldn't do it paved the way for this. They set the table. They set the table. And you see Simon Carr, salute. You see Alan Gregg, salute. You see Tyson Fury today came out and he's like, the only person on the face of the earth that could beat Deontay Wilder is me. He was asked about Dillian White, Anthony Joshua, Alexander Usyk, how they fare against Deontay Wilder. Skinny Hardaway, my guy, salute. He was asked how they would fare against Deontay Wilder. And he came out and he said, the only man on the face of the earth that could beat Deontay Wilder is me. They don't stand a chance. And I have a tougher time with him than is led on to be. Why? Because he understands what he's up against in a trilogy match. T. Dwagger, salute. I see the other brother didn't come back. Jerry 216 Robinson, salute. Bring nothing Nazim. I like that idea. Tone Banger, salute. Emmanuel Bang, salute. Right? Now he knows. Because Tyson Fury is very smart. Gold, salute. He knows that everybody's dismissing him. And not a good idea. Red Diesel, salute. He knows. Jimmy Snooker, Chief Tuscaloosa. King Vonnie 86. KF Harris, salute. Freeman, salute. So now, Danny Webb, salute. Imagine when Deontay Wilder is successful against Tyson Fury, how that plays out. Now, also, too, right? Now, Kano Shelton, salute. Smash the like button, get the likes to 650. Now, Justin Johnson, salute. Yeah, everybody's going to pay close attention to Tyson Fury's glove and situation now. Now, with Errol Spence, right? Yeah, Jerry Booker, you'll know in due time, bro. Not my place to expose that, but you'll know in due time, good brother. The hustle, salute. Jay Lee, salute. Yeah, if he give me the nod to say it, then I'll tell y'all. But until then, he got to do it on his own. EB Scrap, salute. Now, back to Errol Spence. Well, before we get to Errol Spence, I'm gonna say this: Wilder knocks out Fury. Now you have to make the fight with Joshua and Wilder, right? For undisputed. Now just imagine. Yes, sir, Kareem E. Banks. Now imagine this. He successfully defended his title 10 times. Two-time heavyweight champion. Knocked down, knocked out everybody's face. Olympic bronze medalist in a short period of time. Goes on to fight Anthony Joshua. Obviously, that fight will end in a knockout. Defeats Anthony Joshua, becomes undisputed. Now, let's say he defended against Dillian White, knocks out Dillian White. Right? What else is there for him to do? Can you argue that he's better than Mike Tyson at that point? Is it an argument? Is it even a discussion? Kyle Brown, salute. How many heavyweights can you argue that's better than him in the history of sport? Should he accomplish this? KT, salute. Yeah. Jamie Foxx playing Mike Tyson is supposed to be Columbus Short. I don't know what happened with that. Stephen Lamonte Hawkins, salute. My brother Keon, everything boxing and sports, salute. Make sure y'all tune in. Go subscribe to my brother, Everything Boxing and Sports, my brother Keon. Every Saturday, 3 p.m., we're going to be doing, I'm going to try to do it every Saturday, 3 p.m., breakdowns of fights that's very, very close and people feel controversial and on the fence. JAO, salute. This Saturday, 3 p.m., we're doing Errol Spence, Kelbrook. Z1 Twizzler 85. Where you go? Twizzler 85. Happy Gamer, salute. AMG, salute. Jerry Booker said, I can't say that. Less for competition. He didn't face the competition that the greats face. He faced better competition and would have beaten better competition than Mike Tyson. If Mike Tyson would have beat Evander Holyfield and Lennox Lewis, then there's no argument. Unfortunately, he didn't. Well, can y'all do Canelo and Lara? For sure. Mm-hmm. Saul Cortez, is there a date for the trilogy? The date, they're trying to make it happen December 19th. Bachman Dad, salute. The problem is, Markeith Langston, salute. What's good with you, King? The problem is, obviously, locations, and we don't know what's going to happen in the winter time and the fall, so that's the holdup. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 650. So at that point, can you say he's top 5 greatest heavyweights of all time? Yeah. Cole Younger, salute. Now, on the Errol Spence. Right? Let's move the Errol Spence down. Real talk, guard your grill, salute. Let's go to Errol Spence. Errol Spence, imagine if everything unfolds the way Errol Spence plans it to. Can I have one, Daddy?
Can I have one, Daddy?
You just take it. Okay, Errol Spence, right?
Dad, what is this?
You don't even know what it is.
Chips?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of chips?
The kettle cook.
Taste it?
Yeah, I got it. Let me finish, baby. So, if everything unfolds for Errol Spence in the manner that he wants, the hustler, salute. Maurice Lee is not fighting Errol Spence. No. If everything unfolds the way Errol Spence wanted to unfold, right? He beats Danny Garcia. Then he goes on, and let's say he fights Manny Pacquiao. Hold on one second. So he goes on, he beats Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia is a 2-division world champion, former unified. Tom Banger, salute. Stay safe, Tom Banger. He beats Danny Garcia, 2-time world 2-division world champion, unified junior welterweight world champion, and WBC welterweight world champion. He beats Danny Garcia. That speaks volumes. Then let's say he goes on and beats Manny Pacquiao, 8-division world champion, right? Currently the WBA welterweight world champion, legendary boxer, defied the odds. He beats Manny Pacquiao. Now, this all coming with the fact that everybody claiming his lifestyle outside the ring is going to hinder him from reaching his ceiling. Okay. Then he defeats Terrence Crawford. Frank Wright, salute. And becomes undisputed. Look at his resume in his prime. Who has had a prime resume like that? Not even Floyd Mayweather. Not even Floyd Mayweather. Now, I know we could say, well, Floyd Mayweather did it over 20-year span. He continued to do it, continued to do it. But the level of opponent in a short period of time, Floyd Mayweather didn't face that level of opponent in such short period of time. Not even Floyd Mayweather. Who has done it? Colorado Cool, salute. David the Real Thomas said, come on. Come on what? Where we going? Where we going? Hardbone 45. Floyd Mayweather's my guy. I'll break down and defend Floyd Mayweather inside the ring any single day of the week. I've done it 10,000 times over on this channel. But I'm going to speak the truth. Ron Gibson Jr., salute. I'm going to speak the truth here. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 700. I'm just speaking the truth. In a short period of time, he would have faced Mikey Garcia, Sean Porter, Jason Briggs, salute to you in the chat. What are your thoughts on Luis Naria, top 20 pound for pound? I like Luis Naria. I want to see him fight Anui. Then now to solidify him for me. Fotex LEC, salute. Now, salute to you, my brother, in the super chat too. So now let's look at this. In a short period of time, he would have fought Mikey Garcia, 4-division world champion, undefeated, defeated him. First, he went to the UK, defeated Kell Brook. Right? I'm not even going to talk about Kell Brook. Mikey Garcia, 4-division world champion, undefeated. Sean Porter, 2-division world champion, top 4, top 5 welterweight at the time. Right? Danny Garcia, 2-division world champion. These are all guys in their absolute prime. In their absolute prime. No doubt about it. Except for Pacquiao. Big brother in life. Salute in the super chat. Yo, Blue, can you do the classic Pernell Whitaker versus Julio Cesar Chavez Sr.? We know they took it. Yeah. I got you. Yeah. For sure. Mm-hmm. Now, Sean Porter. Never been dominating any fight. Lauren Anderson, salute. In the super chat. 2-time world champion. Beats Sean Porter. Goes on to defeat Danny Garcia. 2 losses in his career. Henderstick. Salute my brother in the super chat. Salute, big bro. Always keeping it real. No doubt. Beats Sean Porter. Beats Danny Garcia. Appreciate you in the super chat too. Goes on. Now, Manny Pacquiao is not in his absolute prime, but the legend, the myth, and the skill set of Manny Pacquiao, he beats Manny Pacquiao, right? Right. Goes on and beats what's widely considered the pound for pound best fighter in the world in Terrence Bud Crawford. Whether you say he is, Lomachenko is, or whoever else is, he's in the argument as the top three. Terrence Crawford beats him and becomes undisputed. Not even Floyd Mayweather. Not even Floyd Mayweather. And in doing so, becomes a pound for pound best fighter in the world, clearly, at that point, and undisputed at welterweight. And look who he beat to become undisputed at welterweight, compared to everybody else that was undisputed at any point in time. Has anybody ever fought the level of competition that Errol Spence will have fought to become undisputed in the history of the sport of boxing? Sean Porter, Manny Pacquiao, and Terrence Crawford. Nope, Andre Ward didn't do it, and he wasn't undisputed.
Maybe no one had it.
And nope, Crawford didn't fight that level of competition at 140 to become undisputed. No, sir. He fought Ricky Burns, and he fought Julius Ndongo, none of which was considered top 5 pound for pound. I give you Victor Postile, my name 0316. Lauren Anderson said, please, Super 6 tournament. Yep, he won the Super 6 tournament. Who was considered, when Andre Ward won the Super 6 tournament, who was considered the best pound for pound boxer that he beat? That was the number one best pound for pound boxer on that resume. Carl Froch was not the best pound for pound boxer in the world. Miguel Kessler was not the best pound for pound boxer in the world. Neither was Carl Froch or Miguel Kessler considered a legend in the game like Manny Pacquiao. My brother, Donald, now the 65-year-old G. Grant, salute. Who was considered Terrence Crawford and who was considered Manny Pacquiao on that resume that Carl Froch, that Andre Ward beat? I would. Nobody. Not one person. Harbon 4-5 said Kovalev. Nope. Kovalev was at 175, wasn't in the Super 6 tournament. Lauren Anderson said that's irrelevant. What do you mean it's irrelevant? I just J.A. Kovalev was not in the Super 6 tournament. How is it irrelevant when I said if Errol Spence runs this gauntlet and wins and becomes undisputed, who has done this? He would have done something nobody else has done. Maurice McElroy, salute. This is what I don't understand. Just say, you're right. Anwar Willis, look. It's just best to just be like, hey, you're right. But now you're gonna say, hey man, that don't count. What that mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Of course it counts. I'm saying that Errol Spence would have done something nobody else has done. So because you can't come up with a name to say on Andre Ward's resume to say that this rivals what Errol Spence would have done, then you say it's irrelevant. What do you mean? Jay Smith said, your criteria for judging greatness is wrong. It's flawed. Okay. Chad Dustin wasn't in the Super Six tournament. There's nobody there. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. There's nobody there. Oh, so Davis, I got you, Ken. I'm glad you reminded me. Patricia Shelton, I appreciate you, Queen. Thank you. Patricia Shelton, they get upset with me because I keep it. I'm just being honest. Cedric Walker said, Andre Ward retired convenient time to be. No, he didn't. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Andre Ward retired because his knees wouldn't hold up. His knees would not hold up. He had multiple surgery on his knees and it couldn't hold up. Wale Suleiman, salute. So he had to retire due to injuries. His knees, his body couldn't hold up. That's why he retired early. And he had shoulder surgery too. So one of his shoulders continuing to give him problems and his knees wouldn't hold up. He had no choice. Maurice Mayweather didn't Floyd duck Winky right? No. Uh-uh. Nope. And Floyd Mayweather would have beat Winky right. Unlike Shane Mosley, Floyd Mayweather was more accurate, more agile, faster than Shane Mosley, just smarter. That peekaboo stance that Winky Wright used, that high guard, just standing there. See, Shane Mosley tried to out big a big. Shane Mosley tried to outpower a big guy. That's where he went wrong. He tried to go in there and prove a point. JMJ 2121, salute. Shane Mosley tried to go in there and hit Winky Wright with big punches and try to not. I mean, that wasn't going to work. Remember, at one time, Winky Wright, because Shane Mosley was trying so hard to knock out or hurt Winky Wright, Remember, Winky Wright just dropped his guards and just put his hands down and stood there in front of him. Uh, 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 and Floyd hit him. I mean, Floyd. Shane Mosley hit him, and remember he buckled Winky Wright because Winky Wright was messing with him, just like telling him, "Go ahead, try, give it your best try." And Shane Mosley buckled him, and then he had to get back on his game. Alvin Bank, salute. Amos Jr. Stuckey, salute. Paul Williams, and Paul Williams, when it comes to Paul Williams, a lot of people say Floyd ducked him. I talked to Paul Williams myself. You could go look at my interview with Paul Williams. Uh, I talked to Paul Williams myself. He said they both was in agreement that it wasn't time to make the fight. They wanted to let the fight build, and both of them was in agreement that it wasn't time. So he said we saw each other numerous of times. He never ducked me. That's what Paul Williams came out and said. He said Floyd Mayweather never ducked me. That's a myth that people say. Matt Wade, my brother in the super chat, he said Blue, salute, salute, King. Ace Dynamo, salute. Appreciate the super chat. Appreciate the love. The Paul Williams came out right on my channel, Syndicate J, salute, right here on Blue Buzz Sports TV, and he said that never happened. And me and my brother Fred, we both asked him why the fight never come to fruition. He said it wasn't the right time. He said it wasn't the right time. It never happened. And he knows people always say that, so on and so forth. He said, I would have loved to have fight him, but it wasn't the right time. I was trying to get the biggest bag of money for myself, and he was trying to do the same thing. And it wasn't time for us. We wanted to build it. And then, obviously, he said, there was other fighters I was looking to fight, and then I outgrew the division. I moved up. He was stayed down, and things happened. Triple M, salute. Messi Lingard, salute. Winky Wright, he said, Paul Williams said that out of himself, right? What happened to Dappin? Salute. So, Paul Williams clarified that right there. Malachi, salute in the super chat. Salute to you, King. So that's my brother. What's good with you, King? What's good, King? How you doing? So, if Errol Spence does that, who can say that they did that and had that type of success in a short period of time en route to becoming undisputed? Okay, that's what it is, King. Salute, King. Hold up. So yeah, the stage is set for both of their greatness, and trust and believe. See, in the case of Errol Spence, in the case when it comes to Errol Spence, right? Uh, uh, he's in a more difficult time because of the way he fights and hit the setup for Errol Spence, the way it's set up. See, Errol Spence, see that fight with Sean Porter, nobody got knocked out. So they could easily say, well, Sean Porter won the fight. You understand what I'm saying? When it comes to Deontay Wilder, that's not so much the case. None of us really expect Deontay Wilder to win on the scorecards. Third eye strike, salute. You understand what I'm saying? Jay Smith, all I was saying is Booba is weighing fighting. Don't block Jay Smith, please. Don't block him. I want to dialogue with him. He said, all I was saying is Booba is weighing fighting available marquee talent in divisions against becoming number one in every division by facing whoever was reigning. I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand what you're saying. You said my way of judging greatness is flawed. How is it flawed? How? So if Floyd beat every reigning champion, Spence is beating marquee guys in a division. What's the difference? Montez Suggs, salute. Because if uh uh you have champions that aren't on the level of marquee fighters. So essentially, what do you mean? Sean Porter is better than some champions out there, and he's not a champion. You said the difference is Spence is not beating number one. Sure, he will be. He beats Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is number one. What do you mean? Terrence Crawford is not just the number one boxer in the division. He's widely considered the number one pound for pound fighter in the world, in all of boxing. In all of boxing. So of course, beating Terrence Crawford is beating number one. And Manny Pacquiao is a champion, and Manny Pacquiao is better. Who is better at 140 than Manny Pacquiao? You say he's competing in one division, hasn't challenged. Well, guess what? He's competing in the glamour division. In the welterweight division, all the best talent lies in the welterweight division and the 154-pound division. So essentially, who is better than Sean Porter from 147 going down? I'll go. And he's not a champion. Go. Because if Sean Porter dropped down to junior welterweight, he would be the best junior welterweight there. Danny Garcia dropped down in junior welterweight. He already proved to us that he was the best junior welterweight, not named Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford was undisputed at welterweight. At welterweight. So if not, you saying no, the glamour division. See, that's the thing. You say I'm using the No, you see. This is what you're trying to do, good brother. You said Danny Garcia is unproven at 147. Okay, but then at the same time, in the same token, listen to what you're saying. You saying that Terrence Crawford, that Errol Spence, you discredited Errol Spence because he's not moving around divisions, right? That's what you're saying. But at the same token, you saying that Danny Garcia and Terrence Crawford aren't proven at the welterweight division, but they were proven in other divisions. So which one is it? You can't have it both ways. Either your accomplishments are because you moved through divisions and through different weight classes, and so that's what validates you, or it's not. You can't have it both ways. You see how that works? You just said Errol Spence can't get the credit because he's not moving through weight divisions. But then you have guys that did move through weight divisions like Danny Garcia and Terrence Crawford, and now you're saying you're trying to discredit them because they haven't done anything in the division that Errol Spence is in. So who has done something in the division then? How could they prove they do something in division if none of them are proven? So essentially what you're saying is even if they fight each other, they prove nothing because they didn't prove nothing in the division. Now how does that work? Arian Howard, salute. Now how would that work? You saying him beating Terrence Crawford and beating Danny Garcia proves nothing because they prove nothing in the welterweight division. But at the same token, you saying you discredited Errol Spence for not moving through weight division. But they move through weight divisions, right? That's why they getting the credit that they get. But you see, so you're moving the goalposts. Jay Smith said, I am saying Spence cannot get number one recognition until he fights someone at welterweight. Well, who is there for him to fight at welterweight? Because you just said that Sean Porter don't count because he didn't move through weight divisions. Then you said Terrence Crawford and Danny Garcia don't count because they moved through weight divisions, but they unproven at welterweight. Okay? So who is at welterweight that he could fight to get your approval then? Now watch this. So who's at welterweight to get your approval then? D-Ray, salute. J.P. Gordon, salute. So you saying that fighters shouldn't get number one pound for so what you're telling me is you feel like Vasyl Lomachenko is the number one pound for pound fighter in the world. Cause see, I can read between the lines. So who's your number one pound for pound fighter in the world? Cause you just said fighters shouldn't get number one pound for pound fighter in the world just for simply being undefeated. But Terrence Crawford is a 3-division world champion, was undisputed at junior welterweight, and beat Jeff Horn for the WBO welterweight title, and you're not giving him any credit. Now you're telling me that even if Errol Spence runs the gauntlet, it doesn't count because essentially Terrence Crawford proved nothing at welterweight. Danny Garcia proved nothing at welterweight. Sean Porter can't get the credit according to you and your method because you saying that you can't give people credit if they don't move through weight divisions, right? So then how do you get credit for these accolades? No, Jay Smith, tell me who's your number one pound for pound fighter in the world. You get credit for beating reigning world champions. So Terrence Crawford, Manny Pacquiao are not reigning world champions? Let me ask you a question. See what I'm telling y'all? So Terrence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao are not reigning world champions. Jupiter B, my brother, in the super chat, salute. He said, Floyd said Brook was the number one welterweight before Spence beat him. And okay, and let me tell you this. See, this is what I'm telling y'all, man. You can't, I don't know why. Y'all, listen, you can't do this with me. So Floyd Mayweather, how many reigning world champions did Floyd Mayweather beat? How many reigning world champions did Floyd Mayweather beat? Go. Because he was widely considered the number one pound for pound fighter in the world. Floyd Mayweather beat 16 reigning world champions. They was champion when he beat them. They held the title. And they had multiple defenses. Oscar De La Hoya, that's what he said. He want Errol Spence Terrence Crawford. If he can't get them to come to 154, then he's gonna campaign at 160. So now you're telling me one does not have to have multiple defenses to be world champion. So Sean Porter is not a world champion. So Sean Porter is not a world champion? Because he just beat Sean Porter, who was the WBC, a 2-time welterweight world champion, and was the WBC champion. So Sean Porter don't count? Sean Porter don't count. Let me ask you a question. He beat Kell Brook in the UK, who was the IBF reigning champion. Right? He beat Mikey Garcia, who was undefeated and a 4-division reigning champion. So Mikey Garcia never lost any of his titles. He just did what you asked or the boxers to do, is to move through the divisions. So Mikey Garcia was a 4-division former unified reigning champion. He don't get credit for those fights? He don't get credit for those? So then he goes on to beat Danny Garcia. So you said you don't have to have a title to be a reigning champion. Now listen what you're saying. I know, like Porter got a vacant IBF belt defending against soft touches. See, this is why I can't do this, man. I can't do it. Because now what you're doing is you're moving the goalposts. Now you're talking about the level of competition. Are we going to talk about the accolades as they official? What's facts? Or are we going to talk about the level of competition? Because now you're moving the goalposts. That's what you're doing. Now you're talking about, well, Sean Porter really wasn't that because he didn't beat nobody for it. See, no, we're not going to play those games. Either you're going to give him credit for being what you said that you have to be to get the credit, or you're not. Or we going to go simply off of the eye test and who we think is the best competition. Because if that's the case, then we going back to the method that I originally said, right? Porter could have fought Spence, Thurman, and Pacquiao. Porter fought Spence and Thurman. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? He fought Thurman and Porter and Spence. He did. All right, man. All right, good brother. I can't do it with you. I can't do it with you. See? See what I'm trying to tell y'all? You see what I'm trying to tell y'all? So the bottom line is, you don't like Errol Spence. Big money, salute. See, so we started this by saying, he said you can't be you got to go through the divisions. Okay, Terrence Crawford, Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia, they went through the divisions. Pito Frescobar, salute. Montez Stuggs, salute. So then he says, well, they're not proving at welterweight, and he don't give Errol Spence credit for campaigning at welterweight because he's not moving through the divisions. But then he's not giving Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia, and Terrence Crawford credit because they haven't proven anything at welterweight. So you can't have it both ways. They went through the divisions. Mikey Garcia went through 4 divisions. Crawford went through 3, and Danny Garcia went through 2. 2, 3, 4. Yet you're trying to tell me now that don't count. But if you stay in the division, it don't count either. Then you saying, well, then you have to be a reigning champion. Okay, Sean Porter held 2 titles, IBF and the WBC, reigning champion at the welterweight division. Then you saying, well, come on, he didn't fight nobody for the see. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. That's why I can't do it no more. Because now this is what's gonna happen. I could say the sky is blue. You're gonna say, well, it's baby blue. Well, it's blue. Yeah, well, you know, it's sky blue, and it's the hint of the ocean and the cloud. No, we're not going to do that. It's blue, it's blue. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. See, I told y'all. Baby, passing baby wipes, huh?
Can you order pizza again as McDonald's are talking about?
I'll see. Give me the baby wipes. Give me 2 baby wipes. Yeah.
The whole thing?
The 2 baby. No, that's not baby wipes. Baby wipes. See, Cassandra Mason. Peace and blessings to you, Queen. See, I told y'all. So what it is at the end of the day, you don't like Errol Spence.
Daddy, the whole thing?
No, just give me 2, baby. Go get the ones out the bathroom because it's open already. Right, facts over emotions, facts over feelings. Saul Cortez, no, I don't cover MMA. It got to be facts over feelings, man. Salute to my brother Jerry Booker in the super chat. Thank you, baby. My brother Jerry Booker in the super chat. Hold on one second. I'm going to read what you had to say. See, I told y'all, man. It always, the cream always going to rise to the top, man. See, when you deal with me, I remove all emotion out of it, man. You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? Salute to my brother Jerry Booker in the super chat. He said, salute. I'm out until next time. Spence will be the best after he runs the gauntlet. You are so right. I'm thinking dude is trying to be funny for nothing and waste time. Exactly. Salute to you, my good brother. Jerry Booker in that super chat. I appreciate you supporting the grind and supporting the channel, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you 1,000%, good brother. See, that's what I was trying to tell But he told y'all, Jerry Booker, peace, man. I appreciate you, King. Have a great day. But see, he tried to tell y'all that my method of breaking down who is a champion, Jack Don salute, is incorrect, right? He said that it's holes in my method, Rasheed Rock salute, of saying that how a fighter is great. But now look at his method. He done changed the station on the channel about 4 different times in one sitting. So you're not even you're not even settled on your own logic. Gully side salute. Deontay Wilder's in great health. He back. Trust me. He good now. He good now. So you see, he you said that no, bro. You saying that you can't listen. That's impossible. So now again, now what you're doing is you setting an impossible table. Now you're saying in order to become pound for pound #1 fighter in the world, you have to fight the #1 fighter in every division. That's not possible. That's not possible. That's never been possible. Nobody's ever fought the best in every single division, every fight. That's not possible. That's not possible. You just said in order for one to become the best pound for pound fighter in the world, one has to fight the best fighter in every division. That is not possible. How could that be possible? You just said this is what you just said. I'm gonna read what you said. I mischaracterized what you wrote. I simply said that one isn't #1 for fighting men who are not #1 in in different divisions. That's exactly what Pacquiao did to create his fraudulent accolades. That's what you just said. So you said that you have to fight #1 fighter. You can't be #1 if you don't fight #1 fighters in different divisions. Is what you just said. So essentially, what you're saying, I know how to read between the lines. Big Jack, salute. Essentially what you're saying is you have to fight the #1 fighter in every division, not every single division. I'm not saying he got to start off at 118 and go all the way to heavyweight. No, you understand what I'm saying to you. I'm saying that you saying that he has to go from welterweight, fight the #1 fighter in welterweight, fight the #1 fighter at junior welterweight, fight the #1 fighter in middleweight. That's not possible. Plain and simple. It's not possible. Plain and simple. So what you're trying to do is right. Brother. This is the last time you said you can be #1 in the division, but you're not the best fighter in boxing for sitting around with inactivity. Now, how could Errol Spence be sitting around with inactivity if Errol Spence is fighting the best fighters in the division? I'm lost there. Is Errol Spence inactive? Somebody please tell me this. Is Errol Spence inactive? He just fought Mikey Garcia and Sean Porter. Who are the best fighters at welterweight? Okay, let's say Errol Spence is not the best fighter at welterweight. Who's the best 2 fighters at welterweight? Manny Pacquiao and Terrence Crawford? Who? Now let me ask you a question, because I do the interviewing. Who's the best fighter at welterweight? You said at one point the welterweight division was hot. It's not hot now. John Patton, salute. So the welterweight division is not hot right now. Oh, brother, I can't. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done, man. Thanks, good brother. Thanks, good brother. I can't, man. I no, I'm good. Armin said, you finna time me out or for opinion. I don't even know what you said. Hey, Bish, man, it's can't make this stuff up, man. But anyway, let me get up out of here, man. My brother BFTB Boxing should be on right now. Go to BFTB Boxing, check him out. It's my brother right there. He should be coming on right now. Uh, uh, and doing his thing, man. So go to my brother BFTB Boxing and check him out right now. Let me get up off here. Salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all coming through, showing your boy Blue love, man. Supporting the channel, supporting the grind. We will be back on tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Aaron Parker, salute. So y'all know what it is, man. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace. Till tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York time. So if you don't get the notifications, then make sure you come 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's New York time. Come through, show love, man. Show support, man. That's all we got for y'all, man. Peace.